Muscles are essential tissues that allow our bodies to move. They are made up of specialized cells called muscle fibers. These fibers contract and relax, creating force that moves our bones and joints. Muscles are responsible for a wide range of movements, from simple actions like walking to complex tasks like lifting heavy objects. There are three types of muscle tissue: skeletal, smooth, and cardiac. Skeletal muscles are the ones we consciously control to produce movement. Smooth muscles are found in the walls of organs and blood vessels, responsible for involuntary actions like digestion. Cardiac muscle is found only in the heart and is responsible for pumping blood throughout the body. Skeletal muscles are made up of bundles of muscle fibers. Each fiber contains smaller units called myofibrils. Myofibrils are the contractile units of muscle, containing proteins called actin and myosin. These proteins slide past each other during muscle contraction, shortening the muscle fiber and generating force. Understanding the basic anatomy of muscles is crucial for comprehending how they grow and adapt to exercise. By engaging in regular strength training, we can stimulate these muscle fibers to become larger and stronger over time. Movement starts in the brain, where signals are generated and transmitted through the nervous system to our muscles. When we decide to move, the motor cortex in our brain sends an electrical impulse down the spinal cord. This impulse travels through motor neurons, specialized nerve cells that connect to muscle fibers. At the junction between the motor neuron and the muscle fiber, there is a specialized structure called the neuromuscular junction. Here, the electrical signal is converted into a chemical signal. The motor neuron releases a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine, which binds to receptors on the muscle fiber membrane. This binding triggers a cascade of events within the muscle fiber, leading to the sliding of actin and myosin filaments. As these filaments slide past each other, the muscle fiber contracts, generating force and producing movement. The strength of the contraction depends on the number of muscle fibers recruited and the frequency of nerve impulses. This intricate communication between the nervous system and muscles highlights the importance of the mind-muscle connection in exercise. Focusing on the muscles being worked during training can enhance muscle activation and optimize results. Muscle growth, also known as muscle hypertrophy, is a complex process that involves a cycle of damage and repair. When we engage in resistance training, we create microscopic tears in our muscle fibers. This damage is a natural response to the stress placed on the muscles. Following exercise, our bodies initiate a repair process to rebuild the damaged muscle tissue. This process involves various cells and hormones that work together to repair the muscle fibers and make them stronger than before. Satellite cells, which are stem cells located outside the muscle fibers, are activated and migrate to the site of damage. These satellite cells fuse with existing muscle fibers, donating their nuclei and contributing to muscle protein synthesis. Protein synthesis is the process by which our bodies use amino acids from protein in our diet to build and repair tissues. The repair process typically takes several days, during which time the muscles are rebuilding and adapting to the stress they've experienced. This cycle of damage and repair is essential for muscle growth. By consistently challenging our muscles with resistance training, we stimulate this process and promote muscle hypertrophy. While exercise is crucial for muscle growth, several other factors play significant roles in optimizing this process. Nutrition, hormones, and rest are all essential for maximizing muscle protein synthesis and recovery. Proper nutrition is vital for providing the building blocks necessary for muscle repair and growth. Consuming adequate protein is particularly important, as it provides the amino acids needed for muscle protein synthesis. Additionally, carbohydrates are essential for replenishing glycogen stores, which are depleted during exercise. Hormones, such as testosterone and growth hormone, play crucial roles in muscle growth. Testosterone promotes muscle protein synthesis and increases satellite cell activity. Growth hormone also stimulates protein synthesis and promotes the breakdown of fat for energy. Rest is equally important for muscle growth. During sleep, our bodies release growth hormone and repair damaged tissues. Getting enough sleep is crucial for allowing our muscles to recover and adapt to exercise. By paying attention to these factors and optimizing our nutrition, hormone levels, and rest, we can create an environment that supports muscle growth and enhances our results from resistance training.